Guys, so, update. Year and almost 2 months on testosterone. I just took my shot. Hurt a lot more today than usual. Probably because it was my other leg. My left leg sucks. Give you an update. I'm still on 0.75 cc's. I was supposed to have a follow-up appointment for blood work recently, but because of my schedule of work, I haven't rescheduled yet. But I won't be able to until I get back from vacation. I'm going to Connecticut for about a week and a half, 2 weeks, which is awesome. My job hates it because they're like, why? I'm like, oh, well, you know, I got shit to do. And it's true when it says, travel as much as you can when you're young, like, with the money you have, do what you can to make your life a better, brighter place. And I've been trying to do that. I went to Georgia like, I went to Georgia in July, sorry. And, that was great. And then I came back and I was like, wow, I really should, I should do more for myself. And I realized I wasn't doing a lot for myself because I was doing a lot for some other people. And it really put me into some crappy scenarios that now I regret putting myself into because I'm being screwed over currently. And it sucks. But, so I'll be going to Connecticut. I'm going to be seeing my girlfriend. I'm excited. I'm anxious. I'm getting anxious when I think about it. All I gotta do is get through 4 more days of work and a double. I'm good. Because that'll make 7 days in a row that I've worked and then a double before I go. So I'm gonna be exhausted probably. But I'll be too hyper and like freaking out that I'm here and she's in front of me kind of thing. Which is part of the reason I got a webcam because I the thing with like it is a long distance relationship clearly. So I bought the webcam so we could Skype and we could talk and keep in touch. Because sometimes it is nice after a long day to see each other's face. The smile I get when I see her on Skype or the smile she gets. It's great. And like, that's the thing about it is long distance is very hard. It is where if you want to make it work, you can make it work. If you don't want it to work, then you're not gonna let it work. But as long as, two people, I believe that if two people love each other immensely enough and care for each other so much that they can do anything, like you can make anything happen, you know. And it's nice because it is, with somebody that no matter what part of my transition I'm in, or pre-op, post-op, anything, still loves me for who I am, not the parts I have. She loves me for the person and character, you know. And that was like, if you were to go back into a couple of my videos, you'd see me bringing up dating, like as a trans guy, like how I felt. I was very weary, very uncertain, very, scared and timid of the whole situation. But this is also, I'm dating somebody I've known that's, been my best friend for 3 years. So she knows everything about me prior to now, and she still loves everything about me. And, you know, that's the thing is like it's easy. Like I thought it was gonna be really hard when you get into a relationship, especially being transgender, and it's just I overthought. I freaked myself out like I always do. But it's great. So that's happening. Um, I do as of recently, I feel like my life is finally going in the directions I want it to be, like work and my life, my situations. I think I had to sit back and pull my head out of my ass and realize I was putting myself into some shitty ass positions for a long time because I care too much sometimes about people that don't care half as much as I care, you know? And that thing is like, I'm gonna give and I'm gonna help people no matter what, but at some point, when people are like, you're kind of being a dick now, like, yeah, I'm being a dick now because I feel like my kindness and my heart and what I have to give as a person and everything is being sucked out of me, and that makes me a dick at some point. Eventually you get tired of being like, so you got my back this time or no? Because you say that and it never, never do, kind of thing where you're like, it doesn't make any sense. So I feel like my life is going where I need to, but you know, there's a lot a lot of works in progress, and that's fine. I'm never gonna stop changing. I'm always gonna learn something new every day, which is cool. I don't mind that. The like I learn every day at work that I'm gonna get hurt every day before I go on vacation. I have a freaking burn here. I burnt my finger there. I stabbed myself in the hand, like right there with the stupid ticket stabber. I was like, what the fuck? No, I'm always burning myself or hurting myself right now for some reason because I'm leaving. It's like, oh, you're going on vacation here. Here's another burn. You know, as far as I haven't like chopped off a finger yet. Oh god, please, I hope I don't do that today. Um, but work is work. It is draining, even if I'm only there for like 7 or 8 hours. It depends on how busy we get. If we're busy as all hell breaks loose, every table's filled, menus are open everywhere. It's just tickets and tickets, and you're like, holy shit! Like that was yesterday. Yesterday we didn't stop getting tickets until like probably 9:30, and we closed at 10. I didn't get home till 12:30, and I should have been done by 10:30, 11. Latest on a closing at 10. So, but I think um, I don't know. You guys always notice I jump topics on videos. I should clearly people keep telling me I should make note cards or little stickies somewhere and hang them so I have a topic. I just have a lot to talk about half the time. Recently, I've also realized people coming to me about questions about transitioning and things like that. And that's cool. I don't mind. I'll help you out. I'll give you all the info you need. Message me, text me, call me. If you have my number. If you don't, message me. Uh, excuse me. Um, it's nice. Like, you know, I know my shit about what I had to go through for my transition. Granted, some people know a hell of a lot more than I do. But I'm always willing to offer my advice and whatever, as long as it's something you're sure about, because it's not something you want to take like a year in and be like, fuck, I made a mistake. You know, I'm a year and 2 months in, and I'm still going. Come on, let me see what the next 5 years has to offer. Is that when my beard's gonna grow in 5 years or next year? Like I get super excited about that kind of stuff. My facial hair, my chest hair. I'm like, whoa, chest hair. I mean, it's not super long, but you can see it, and it's cool. I feel myself looking more and more masculine, um, and that makes me happy. It's sometimes we have to work and make the body we want because we weren't born with the right one, and that's what people don't seem to like. Some people don't understand. Sometimes they're like, I don't get it. Okay, you wake up and look at yourself and you like what you see. Yeah, that's my common question. Like you're comfortable. There's nothing you'd change other than like maybe you want to lose a few pounds, maybe you want to get your hair done. Everyone's like, yeah, there's a few things I could work on with my body. It's not when you look in the mirror and you go, what the fuck is this? What is this? What am I stuck in? And you want to just rip it all off and show what's really underneath. But we have to go through a process. I have to take shots. I do a name change. I got to have surgery. Everything like that to achieve the body I wanted that I wasn't born in. And that's nobody's fault. That's just the hand I was dealt. And that's fine. It is a struggle some days. Some days it's, I'm up here, and then some days I'm all the way, so low that I don't want to get out of bed. But, it is because it's also because the hormones are up and down here and there. It's a lot. Your body is going through a lot. So, I think that, I can't wait to see what the next couple of years has to offer in my transition. Um, it's definitely, the voice cracking part still I can do, so it's fun when I'm at work. I just throw out weird pitches and everyone's like, what the fuck? Did you just get in the balls? But, I realize I say that a lot too, like, it's like my dick. My girlfriend says she wants to punch me in the dick all the time. She really wouldn't do it. It's just really funny when she says it. I'm like, what the fuck? But, I think that it's just one of those things where, um, you know, when you think life is like overwhelming, you just kind of take a step back and go, all right, I got this. That's how I feel now. I feel better that I've taken a step back and I've reevaluated things, and it's good, you know. And you just, I learned that like it's funny how people can describe me, like certain people are like, you're fucking crazy, you're over jealous, blah blah blah, and I'm like, no, I'm really not. Like I'm a nice guy, you know. I think that's what bothers me about people sometimes, like especially if you're my ex and you talk shit like this, you're like, you know this, and I'm like, I was probably that way because I was dating you. Whereas you can ask anybody, I'm probably the nicest guy on earth. I'm not. I can get like be a big dick when I want to be, but if you give me every absolute reason to have faith and trust in you, then you can do whatever the fuck you want. Just let me know. Give me a heads up. I don't care. You know, as long as you're not lying to me and hiding shit. That goes for anybody. My friends, my family, who I date. I don't care. You know, and it's funny is like, especially when like you start transitioning and you dated somebody before your transition, and they're like, oh, now you have like the balls to speak because you're on some high horse because you're transitioning. Like, no, I'm just telling you what's up and being real. You know, I think that was one of my biggest pet peeves is like when someone like when I started my transition, people were like, "Oh, now you have balls. Like now you want to be a man and man up." And I'm like, I just didn't want to say anything to you and fight. But yeah, I'm gonna tell you my mind. If I think you're being a freaking bitch, you're being one. You know, or if I don't think you're treating me right, yeah. And that's the thing is like people think that it's you're on a high horse when you finally tell them your honest opinion on how they treat you as a person. Doesn't matter who you are, what you go for. You know, it's the second you tell somebody the honest truth about how they've been treating you and you lay it down, everyone's like, "Oh God, you're such a dick." I'm like, no, I'm just being honest with you. So, but thank you guys if you've still been watching me, following. I really don't post a lot of videos because I don't really know what to talk about. If I could do some collab videos with people, then yeah, I'd probably have more to say. Like I'll probably make a video when I'm with my girlfriend. But I think that I gotta go to work. I'm gonna eat something. So I hope you all have a good day. Remember Facebook, Carson James Van Dyne. There's a space between the Van and Dyne. YouTube, obviously. Instagram is Manhood's Calling. I still have two binders I'm trying to get rid of. Free. They're small and a medium. I think the medium's a crop top and the small is the G2CB binders that are more breathable apparently. So it's like the top part's only double weight and the rest of it's a little more breathable and flexible. So it's not like, you know, crushing. But if anyone needs those, let me know. I don't mind. If you guys have any questions or maybe something you want me to talk about in another video, let me know. I am all for topics. I need some help there. But thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys have a good day and a great week.